My name is Jim Estes, and today I'm going to talk about a drill that I think is extremely important for the swing plane. So what I want you to do is, and this, by the way, is going to give you an instant understanding of exactly the feeling you want to have in the golf swing. Take a club. You can put a rod, alignment rod, in the grip, or I'm sorry, in the butt end of the golf club. Take the golf club, turn it like you're going to hold it, and then what I want you to do is take that club, put it right against your left hip, so you're holding both clubs here. Now you've got an alignment rod on the ground and a golf ball, and what I want you to do, getting into your good posture position, your weight over the arches, feel balanced. The insides of the heels are going to be about the width of your hips. Take a swing back, slow motion, and trace with that alignment rod the target line all the way up. The shaft should be parallel to your target line at the top, and then slowly coming down, trace the line. And do this in slow motion. Right into the impact position. So this is a great feedback tool, visual feedback tool for learning the proper swing plane. Go right to your impact position. I encourage you to do this drill in slow motion, and if you have 5 minutes a day, if you do this drill every day, I guarantee you're going to improve your golf swing. So again, I think you'll find this to be extremely helpful. JimEstesGolf.com if you have any questions. Concern of mine, this might be a physiological thing that I might have to look at. You might be so tight in your hips, you might have to do some hip exercises to get your hips to get a little more open. But look at that. I mean, so here's a great example right here. You loaded back. Your head's not moving forward at all anymore. Your hips on the board, and then you're gonna have a little thrust. And yes, I would love to get rid of that.
The thrust into the ball?
Yeah, I'd love to get rid of that. There's two ways we're going to get rid of it. We're going to change your ankles. I got to get you to learn to roll the ankles. You got to get more mobile in your ankle. You got to be able to get this right knee to move toward the left knee and not toward the ball. See, in your golf swing, you do what I do, and I've done this since day one. I go this way. Mm-hmm. So when I get in under pressure, my right foot does that. I would love to do this. Mm-hmm. Now, some people have said to me, don't teach someone to do that, because that's going against their physiology. If they walk like this, you're never going to teach a guy that walks on the outside of his foot to roll his ankle, because he doesn't walk that way. His gait pattern, check your feet, see if all your wear marks are on the outside of your shoes. I think you do walk on the outsides of your shoes. So, that's just something to think about. You know, when you look at like Butch Harmon, for example, I took some golf lessons with Butch Harmon. He'd say, I like to see the outside of the right shoe come up. All of my students, you look at Adam Scott, Jay Haas, Jeff Sluman, the outside of the right heel comes up. I said, but do you let the, he says, I want the heel in front of the toe, and I don't care if you lift the heel off the ground at impact, but I want the heel in front of the toe, and I want the outside of the right shoe up. I was like, okay, show me the players that you teach to do that, and he showed me every one of them. And he said, my dad taught me that. And, okay, that's fair. Can I do it? No, I can't do it. He does it.
But he's jammed up real bad there.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Jim Furyk, who's won $45 million, looks just like that. He's all jammed up. You going to tell Jim Furyk to fix that? I don't think so. Jim Furyk stands closer to the ball than anybody in human history. I mean, his grip of his club is literally almost touching his body. And he swings and his hands are here. Now, does he hit it far? No, because he never gets his arm straight. But he hits it. He's 6'2", almost 6'3". He's a big guy. Can't hit it anywhere. I can drive it past him. But can't beat him straight. So, you know, and this guy won the National Club Pro. His name's Michael Block. And when you look at his position, the reason I brought him up, he has low hands. and he's going to reroute the club, shallows it out, and he gets jammed up there. And so, but his footwork, you know, if we look at his pelvis, I want to see if this video is worth anything, because if the person didn't use a tripod, the ball will move during the course of the video. Oh, it is moving. See how the ball's moving?
Yeah.
So we don't know if his hips are staying back or not. Doesn't look like they are. So here's one of the best players in the country, and his hips don't stay back. So is that a principle? Is that a preference or a law? It's a preference. I'd like to see. I mean, can you play great golf with your hips coming forward? Sure, but not much. Do most tour players keep their hips back? Absolutely. This girl right here, I don't know how she hasn't won more golf tournaments. She probably can't putt, but for my money, she's got a great swing. And again, the V1 people took a video, and I don't think this video is good because I think the camera's moving. Her pelvis is a little bit forward. So, you know, this girl's got a great swing and she hits it good.